All right, 20-foot office ready to go. Shiplap, mini split, surface mount electrical. So for everybody in here that's not an electrician, this may sound elementary, but surface mount is going to be conduit on the walls. Romex is going to be wiring in the walls like your home. Romex is a lot cheaper and faster. I prefer conduit or surface mount electrical in a lot of commercial applications. It gives you flexibility, and I like the look of it in certain situations. So this is an industrial application, and the customer said surface mount. Surface mount is a little bit more money and labor, but I like it in this application. And as stated in a previous video, this is the smaller shiplap, so this is 5¼ inches tall. The larger shiplap, 7¼ inches tall. Advantages to both. I think, square foot wise, they're both about $260 a square foot. In a standard height container, the 5¼ tall shiplap works out pretty good as far as trim and waist wise, but you are obviously laying fewer square feet per pass. So it really comes down to how many lines you want. And it's just almost a personal preference. It's just 6 one, half a dozen the other, so to speak. Factory one trip floor has the polyurethane coating on top of the 1 1/8 Apatong or white oak. Really can't ever figure out what this marine plywood is actually made of, and I think the manufacturers use different wood in some containers. Some of it seems layered and some of it is clearly not layered. We do this breaker box where it's expandable. So this has 120 volt input. So then you go, well, why do you have 4 breakers on 120 volt, 20 amp or 15 amp cord? Well, if you want to run a microwave and a bunch of other stuff and you need more power in the future, you add 1 wire, you've got 240, everything's broken up, you've got room for expansion, you can put as much power into this as you want. So generally 120 volt extension cord suffices for a lot of our customers, and I really prefer that because an extension cord is laying around. They don't have to add any power at their location. And so we do it when possible, but it's no cost for us to do 240. So it's totally up to the customer. We just let the customer decide what they want. We do the single board shiplap on the doors. We fur the doors out. You can see the furring here, and then those are spray foamed as well. And we always spray foam the floor. That's super critical. Do not buy a container that has HVAC and insulation if the floor is not insulated. So if you guys got questions or want to order a container, Dallas at simpleshippingcontainers.com.